Can you talk a bit about the media environment in Israel and how research plays a role?
Okay. First, it is important to say that the Israeli TV is very advanced TV in all aspects. Not only that it is digital and on demand and VOD and games and all that stuff. So basically, while looking at the Israeli TV, we can quite compare it to the US TV. Now, by the way, most of the good US content arrives to Israel. And in Israel, it looks like more like a big or mid-size DMA, like in the States. We have a cable operator, one cable operator with 1 million households, and a satellite operator with 500,000 households. And both of them are quite active. And in the aspects of measurements, we have TNS. TNS controls the Israeli market. They have a company by the name of Telegal, and they are doing the ratings. Their annual budget is around $10 million, I think. And they measure 7 channels, only 7 channels, not more than that. And there are 4 channels in Israel that allow to set advertisement inside, 2 general purpose kind of channels like NBC, ABC, and so on, and 1 music channel, and the other one is a Russian-speaking channel. So this is the environment.
Does TNS report ratings based on set-top box data, or do they work the same way as Nielsen would work in this country off a panel?
They work exactly like Nielsen. They do not use any kind of set-top box data. Of course, we already had access to such data, and it is very interesting to see the differences and sometimes not the differences between these 2 types of data.
I'm very curious to know how viewership in the United States market compares to viewership in the Israeli market. Can you talk about that?
Yes, and I will talk about it from the Israeli aspect, so I will not offend anybody. So it goes like this. There's not much different. Basically, we watch TV as we watch TV, and then during the advertisement breaks, we really do not want to watch advertisements, or we really want to watch advertisement, depending on the advertisement, basically. And because sometimes it is fun, and it is good, and sometimes the gravity is not that good, and it can be better. So anyway, so we watch it the same. Sometimes in one of the occasions, we kind of noticed that kind of an Israeli-American Idol type program occurred. Now with a very high rating, like about, in Israel it is regarded very high, or any other place all over the world, about, I think, about 28%, which is wow.
That is high.
No, this is the finals, okay? So it is high. And what happened is that they had an advertisement break. So you see that, of course, the ratings went down, and you see the ratings of the competing channel went up, and you see it fits. And in the competing channel, they had quite a good show. They did. So one of the demographics didn't get back to the American Idol. You can see a lot of human behavior, and you can see it all across the board. It really doesn't matter whether you are an Israeli or American or any other nationality, and people watch TV about the same. There are some differences, but they're not so meaningful, I think.
So TV viewership is fairly universal.
Oh yeah, very much. This is the best entertainment. In sense of entertainment, I mean, I pay about $40, $50 a month, and then I have 300 channels, and we have the 24 hours of great content, so why not?
Raviv, can you talk a little bit about the European market?
Okay. First, we need to distinguish between England, Europe, West Europe, East Europe, and Russia. They look a little bit different. The UK market is very advanced. It looks more like the US market. And the European market sometimes, first, there are places in the European market where analog TV is abundant, which is kind of surprising, but yes, it is. And then you can see, okay, where the analog TV is quite strong, the IPTV has a place to go and start to grow. So there are a lot of places in Europe when you see a very good IPTV. And so due to the different languages and regulations and different cultures and whatever was before, then we can see that basically it is a very fragmented market. Most of the market would not carry more than tens of channels, which is a big difference, by the way. And some markets are very poor, so there's no much to do. Nothing much to do. It depends, of course, on what we're selling or trying to do there over there.